guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little different. This is my vintage look. I'm on my way to go to a wedding. So this is the look that I came up with, and yeah, it was really cool and interesting. I'm on my way to a wedding, so I hope you guys like it. And if you want to learn how to get this look, then hey beauties, so I'm going to be prepping my face with the Pixi setting spray and the rose water. I always use it once I finish my makeup, but I find that this is better also to apply it before as well. So I'm just going to spray that all over it, and then I'm going in with my Nyx Angel Velour. I find that this combination together really works well. To me, I feel that it controls my oil as well as minimizing my pores. So I'm just applying that over my face, all over it. I really love this combination. And as you can see, my face is really red and blotchy and breaking out. I really hate summer, and I'm really burned right now. But yeah, so I'm going in with my Tarte Clay Foundation. It's probably going to be a little too light for me now that I got some color, but I'm just going to make it work. So I'm just going in and putting some on my hand, and then going in with my damp beauty blender and just putting one squeeze of my MAC strobe, and it's just going to give me a nice glow to it. I really love that. So I'm telling you right there, is putting one squeeze, just a very tiny, and I'm just mixing it all together, and then I'm going to apply it. It's coughing because I'm half the coughs. Yeah, the cough, because I'm not really sick, but I've been coughing. Does that even make sense? Anyway, so I'm just going in and I'm just putting that all over my face. And that's basically what I'm doing. Next, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills pod. I'm just going in to do my eyebrows. So I'm going in with my angle brush, and how I do my eyebrows really is just I kind of go and make that sharp line underneath. I start from the bottom and then go all the way to the end of my eyebrow, and then once I do that, then I'll start tracing the top and then connect it to the bottom line. And then once I do that, then I start shading it in, and once I shade it in, I start from the middle to the end. I don't normally do the front until I'm done with the middle and shading it in, because just to me, I feel like that part of the front of your eyebrow is where you'll notice if it's right or not. So I always do that last, and I'm just blending it in, and then now you'll see me doing the front part of my eyebrow. That's it. There's really nothing to it. Once I'm done with that, then I'll go in with concealer, which I'm using my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer, and I'm just going to apply that on my back of my hand, and then going in with another angle brush, and that's how I clean my eyebrows, just to make it that really nice, pretty, clean, sharp look, I guess you can say. If you don't use the concealer, you can also use your foundation for it, as long as it matches your skin tone, because of course you don't want it to be all bright and different color. But to my liking, I like the concealer. Either way, it's whatever you prefer. And that's all I'm doing, just clean it up. And then once I'm done cleaning the bottom, then I'll go to the top and clean just a little bit from the mid to the end of the line right there on the eyebrow. Next, I'm going to prime my eyelids with Too Faced Shadow Primer. So I usually put a little bit more than just a dot, just because I do have oily skin and I don't want my eyeshadow to crease. And I'm just taking that all the way to underneath my eyebrow. Just because, I always do a highlight underneath after I apply the eyeshadow or the look that I'm doing. I do that last. And that's all I'm doing. Taking it all the way to the end. Next, I'm going in with Scotch tape, which I cannot find, so I'm using my double-sided tape because I do want it to have that nice little cut look at the edge. And what I know, what everyone always asks me, like, how do you know where to put it? It's always at the end of your eye and bring it up to a diagonal to the end of your eyebrow. I find that just makes it even, especially if you're new to this technique, and it's just going to make it look both sides that are even and perfect. Just kind of pushing down the tape there. And then I'm going in with my blending brush. And then I'm going in with my beauty color, Jeffree Star, in the shade Courtney. I love this color. I really love to put it on my crease, just to give it that transition color. And that's all I'm doing. It's just going and swipe windshield wiper motions and just going left to right, and which is only on the crease area though. That's all I'm doing, just so I can have that really transition. And that's basically all I'm doing. Next, I'm going in with my Kat Von D eyeshadow in this really pretty green. I love this color. I will put the exact name, the exact brand that I'm using on the description on the bottom. So I'm just going in with my eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to put that on my eyelid. I'm just packing that on there, and I'm going to pack quite a bit just because I really want it to pop and really stand out. And basically, I mean, you really do, since, like I said, I'm going to a wedding, so I really want it to be noticeable when we're taking photos with our friends and stuff like that. So that's all I'm doing, is just tapping away and just putting that beautiful green Metal Crush eyeshadow. And you're just taking it all the way to the end of the tape. That is your guide, and that's your stop. So even if you go a little, you know, that right where the cut of the tape is at, but if you go a little bit further, that's fine, because once you peel it off, it's going to give it that nice edge. Next, I'm going back with my blending brush, and I'm going in with Black Rainbow by Jeffree Star. And I'm over there laughing about it. But yes, I'm just going in there because I wanted to have a smoky look. And how I do this at the end is usually I do in like a little ball, and I just kind of roll it and roll it and roll it in circular motion, and I'm just moving it. As I'm rolling, then I start moving it up higher to the crease area, and then once I get there, then I just start swiping back and forth and circle, then swipe in the middle as again. And that's all I do. That's how I do it, and I find that it does the job how I want it. Again, just a little ball, and then move up, and then swipe, and that's how I go ahead and use that black eyeshadow to make it smoky. Next, I'm going in with another angle brush, and I'm going in with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I love this eyeshadow palette. I'm just picking up that really pretty shade, and I'm just going to highlight my underneath the eyebrow. Try to get out that light, and then I'm just going to go right there to give it that really pretty highlight color. Away. And there you go. Next, I'm going in with my Tarte eyeliner, and I'm going in with another Tarte eyeliner brush. I've talked about this before. This isn't the brush that it came with, but I've had this brush for a very long time, and I love it. Now, how I work with this, also, because I'm doing a crease, it does help with how you can apply your eyeliner. But if you're new to trying to do a wing, I find that the tape is a really good practice for you. But right now what I do is I start off in the middle, and then kind of go out, and then I bring that sharp line, and then from the halfway from that line, and then I bring it in, and it makes that wing line. And then once I do that, then I connect the front of my eyelid and then connect it to the middle and just kind of go over it. I really love this eyeliner. It's a dries matte. Because I'm going for a vintage look, I really do want my eyeliner to be really high and out, because that's how they wore it back then, with that nice sharp wing line. Now I'm just taking off the tape, and as you can see how it really made that really nice cut. Now I'm going in back with my concealer, and I'm just going right underneath my eyelids to highlight that. And then I'm going to go with my forehead, my nose, and my chin. Those are the main areas that I use to highlight. And I do an upside down triangle, and I bring it kind of halfway to where my nose, the bridge of my nose is at. As you can see, I'm running out, so I just don't want to run out of this concealer. I really do like it. And next, I'm going back with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to dab all of that off. Not off, but just kind of like you're blending it. So I'm just dabbing underneath the eyelids, and then I go and start dabbing the forehead and the chin, and start dabbing the nose, the bridge of the nose, right in the middle of it. And I'm just gonna give that pop to it. I was really excited for this look. I'm beginning into the whole vintage look, dressed up and everything, and I was just so excited for the wedding, so I can know where to dress up for. Now I'm going in with my under eye Wet n Wild. I set that with that, and I just get my e.l.f. brush, which I love this brush, to set my under eyes, and then set my forehead, my chin, and my nose. You do want to set it because you don't want it to crease. Next, I'm going in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil, number 615. I don't remember the color of it, but I will post it on the description. And I'm just going in my waterline, and I'm just going to apply that on my waterline, just to give it a little pop of color. Next, I'm going in with my Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I really love this Physicians Formula bronzers. I think they have like the best bronzer. This one is one of my favorites. I love the color of it, and I love the scent of it. Oh my god, anything that smells like coconuts is just amazing. But what I do is I work on the temples and my forehead, right where my jawline is at, and right on the sides of my nose, just to make my nose slender. I said this several times before, I really don't like the shape of my nose, so I always like to try to slender it down. I'm not really doing any harsh contour or anything. I'm just giving my skin a little bit of color, and just bronzing myself. And I'm using a contouring brush by Real Techniques. I love the brushes, and they're so inexpensive. And that's all I'm doing. right now, going on the sides of my nose, and then a little bit everywhere just to blend. Next, I'm going in with my Mellow blush, and it's called Bronzer, believe it or not. And I'm just going to be tapping that on my, right there my cheeks are at. I love this color. I got it in my Ipsy subscription monthly. I don't even remember which one it was, but I love it. First I wasn't too crazy about it because when I tried to swatch it, it wouldn't come out of my hand. But as I applied it to my face, where it's supposed to be, it had this beautiful color. Next, I'm going in with the NYX. Now this is a blush, but above the blush, because it's an ombre, it has a really pretty gold highlight. Oh my god, I love it. So that's what I'm highlighting my face with. But I'm getting a small little brush, and I'm just getting only that gold highlight, and I'm just going to highlight right above where I put the blush at, just to give it that really pretty gold highlight. And then you can see it. Next, I'm going to highlight my nose, tip of my nose, and then my cupid bow. Next, I'm getting, I think it's by Crown Cosmetics, and I'm using that pretty highlight the white to mix it and give it a little bit more of a dimension highlight. I'm just going over all the areas that I had highlighted before with that really pretty gold from the NYX. Next, I'm going in with my mascara, which is my Smashbox. I really love this. So this was also sent to me through Ipsy as well. I really love this mascara. And that's all I'm doing, is just applying it on my top eyelashes, and then I'm going into my bottom eyelashes as well. I always have to be careful with my lower eyelashes, because did y'all ever like just bump and just get it smudged in the bottom? I always do that. But yeah. Next, I'm going in with my Velour eyelashes. As you could have had already used them before, you can always reuse your eyelashes. I love these eyelashes. They are my favorite eyelashes. And I'm just using my tweezers just to apply them. How I apply them is basically I glue them and start off right in the middle, and then I just kind of start working the ends and to that eyelash line. Next, I'm going in with my Kat Von D brush. I'm using that smudge side and then going back with that green and just going to smudge it on my bottom, on the bottom eye. Next, I'm just had my hair up, and I'm going in with my Kid Tight Under but Profassion straightener. I got this at a hair show, and I really love it because the blades in the middle are titanium and they are movable, so they move with your hair so that you can actually not only straighten it, but you can curl it. And I just find it a lot easier than using my other flat irons, where it's kind of actually hard for me to curl it with the flat iron. But this straightener I really love. Unfortunately, I can't really give you a website for it. I'm pretty sure you can Google it or something. Again, I got it at a hair show when I went, and I got it at a not full price, basically. So here I'm just getting all my bangs out of the way and just combing them, and then I'm going to wrap them up because I'm going to do my bangs in a little bit. Just getting my bangs out of the way. I'm just trying to put like a little bun and then just clip it with either a bobby pin or a clip. Okay, next I'm going to grab some hair from the bottom on both sides and put up the rest of it. If you just want to grab a brush, any kind of brush, I'm just using this kind of brush, and all I'm doing is just combing out all the tangles out of my hair. And now I'm going to grab a very small amount of hair, and I'm going to curl it with a flat iron. So I kind of go over that over again to make that straight, and then once I go halfway, I flip it around, and then I flip it again, and then bring it all the way down, and then curl it up like if I was a curling iron. And I'll leave it there about 5 to 7 seconds, and then just filling it, making sure it's really hot. And then I'm just going to slowly let the flat iron open up, and then it'll curl like that. So I'm showing you, I'm going to do it again. Grab some, comb it out, clamp it right about there, straighten it, twist the hair, then twist this flat iron, and then you're going to flip it again all the way to the end of the hair. And once it gets to the end, you just kind of roll it up and leave it there for a few seconds. And then once it starts heating up, you're just going to let it go. Like again, how I said, this flat iron, it has removable titanium blades, and it's just so easy for the hair just to glide down and move and let go. Now I'm just going to do that with all of my hair all over. I'm showing you right there again. Flip, bring it down, flip again, bring it down, and then just roll it all the way up and just leave it there. I get asked so many times how I curl my hair using a flat iron, and then I just let it go and it starts to give it that curl. I don't want the curl to be all the way up. I kind of just want it halfway, just to give it that look, that vintage look that I'm going for. Here I'm going to show you again. Straight flip, bring it down, flip, bring it down towards the end, and then just roll it all the way up, leaving it there, and then you're just going to let it go. And that's how you do that. And you know how it curls. Now after I curled my whole hair, I'm getting my bangs. Just showing you how I'm going to do that. I'm just going to straight and do the same thing. Flip, 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 and then leave it there, and then just bring it down. And it's just going to do that to small sections of your bangs. Now if your bangs are if you actually have bangs and they're not long enough, with like mine is with my hair, then this process will be a lot faster and easier. Now I'm just getting some spray that is for curl, and this, I like it. It was sent to me. All I do is just spray a little bit and then scrunch it, and then there I'm just spraying some hairspray and then teasing it at the root of your hair, and then I'm just spraying it some more to see how it gives that little thing, and then I'm just gonna roll it until you see that nice little roll that they used to do back then, and just getting a bobby pin and just putting it and pinning it. Now, how I do the bobby pins, I know, like, you know that little ridges at the part of the bobby pin, those are the ones I'm going to go upside down. I know people know and some people don't the proper way of using a bobby pin, and I'm just pinning it just to get it secured, again because I am going to a wedding and I don't want it to fall while I'm dancing. And I'm just spraying some more curl spray. It smells really good. It smells like the beach. And then I'm also spraying some hairspray as well. So So next I'm going in with a red lipstick, which is the red one from Jeffree Star. I love lipstick. I love his lipsticks as well. I just love that. Red is my favorite color, but it's also my favorite color to use when I go out because it gives it that popness that I want. And of course, Vintagey, they all wear the red lipstick. So that's all I'm doing.